Today we will be making like an Indian version of a poached fish.
So why did you pick this recipe?
This recipe was also similar to what I had picked up from the Catharine Whyte's recipe book. And yeah, it kind of related to what we do back in India as well. So that's one of the reasons. And it just gives a different perspective. Yeah. We're just getting our prep ready to make some corn salsa or corn relish and a red pepper relish. So we have a yellow onion, a red onion, just diced in half. All right, and then just chopping them super fine. Then we'll just use half a yellow onion and half a red onion for both the relishes. Next we'll do a ginger garlic and chili paste. And then for that we'll get the coconut roasted. And we can put all our green chilies in there, an inch and 2 inch of the ginger. And then we have garlic, a little bit of water. While we wait for the coconut, we can get the red peppers diced up to make the relish. Check on the coconut. This is just our restaurant spice blend. It's got a bunch of different spices in there, at least 8 to 10 spices. This is the Icelandic cod. Next we'll get the fish. So just lightly marinated so that it gets all steeped in. Make sure to be generous. That's where all the flavor is. Make sure you cover it all up. These tomatoes are just for the corn relish. You just have to roughly chop the cilantro. It doesn't really matter how fine you go or if there are different sizes or not. It's just going as a garnish and some flavoring. We're just wiping down all the banana leaves so that it's nice and clean, so that there's no outside debris or outside dirt or anything in there, and it just looks nice. Then we just take a little smear of the ginger, garlic, chili, and the coconut mix, and then just put it on the bottom. Put the fish on there. First we'll get a corn relish started. So just grab some oil, nice handful of red and yellow onions that we chopped before. While in the other pot, we'll get a red pepper relish started. And some yellow and red onions as well. It's basically just turning yellow to translucent. It releases all the flavor in the oil. So you can see how the onions have changed their color a little bit. They become a bit more transparent. Then we'll put some corn and cook that up. In the other pot, we'll put some red pepper that we diced before and cook those down as well until they become translucent. And today I'm going to be using 2 vinegars. One is a red wine vinegar and the other one is a sherry vinegar. The vinegar is usually what gives it the acidic taste to the relishes. For the red pepper relish, we'll be using a red wine vinegar. And then just before we put the vinegar in the corn, we'll put some cilantro in there to give it that Indian flavor in there a little bit. And then it just cooks right down to get the colors. Then we'll pour sherry vinegar into the corn. So the rice I used here is a Basmati rice. That's the best one. Next we'll put some sugar in the red pepper relish. So the vinegar and the sugar is what gives it the sweet acidic taste to the relishes. Same for the corn. Don't forget to add salt and a little bit of pepper. Okay, while that is cooking, we can get our fish prepped. Some ghee in there, because ghee is the best. It's also clarified butter. Get them nice and toasted until they start sizzling. Now cumin seeds, you can put it as per your choice. If you like it nice and cuminy fish, so once it's nice and crackling, we'll put some rice in there. Look at that sizzle. Make sure to break up the rice so that you can enjoy all the grains of it. So at this point, you can add some salt and some cilantro. And there we go. That's our cumin rice. So now we're just going to steam the fish in the banana leaf that we wrapped up earlier. And we'll give it 30 minutes and then check every 15 to 20 minutes. The oven's at 375. We'll put some of these tomatoes we sliced in half and then just mix it in. Then we'll get the red pepper relish and blitz it up. There we go. Nice. I grew up in Mumbai, just outside of Mumbai, in a small town called Thane. That's actually where the first train started in India, between Thane and Mumbai. Yeah, and then I'm a Red Seal chef, currently working in my own restaurant, 1988. Thank you so much for having me on Cooking with Catharine. This kind of dish would not normally be served in a restaurant in India, but you would definitely find it in a person's home. So please give it a try, invite some people over and enjoy. I think that's the next question.
Yeah. All right, we good?